Hey guys, today as you're working on your unit opener assignment, I wanted to show you how to use Kami to create PDF documents to make these Word networks. We're going to be using Word networks this year to better um, help you remember your vocabulary words. Your unit vocabulary words are discriminate, diverse, rational, inhibit, and intervene. You already have an example here of the word discriminate. And so here's how a word network works. You first put the word in the middle. You can put the phonetic spelling there if you'd like to show you how to pronounce it, and the part of speech. So this is discriminate, verb. Above that, you put a synonym of the word, and usually an online dictionary will give you synonyms. So the opposite, a word that is similar or the same as discriminate is to differentiate or distinguish. So there's another meaning of the word discriminate as well, but the kind of discriminate we're talking about here is to distinguish between two things or differentiate between two things. An antonym of that, the opposite, would be to confuse things or equate things. And instead of distinguishing between them, make them seem the same. The origin, it comes from the Latin word, don't know how to pronounce that, meaning distinction. Related words are discrimination and discriminatory. A clarifying example would kind of mean like using it in a sentence, but or giving an example how to use the word. To discriminate between male and female cockatoos, check the color of their eyes. So to discriminate, to differentiate or distinguish between the two. And a definition of the word is to note clear differences and to separate into categories. So that's how you do a word network. Now let me show you how to do that with Kami. First of all, you should have a Kami button up here at the top. So here's mine. If you do not have that at the top, it might be down at the bottom of your screen, but it will be a blue circle with a white K in the middle. If you don't see either one of those, or when you open this or click on this link, if you don't see Kami, then you'll need to add Kami. So let me show you how to see if you do. So I'll click on the word network and see I have this little option to open with Kami over here, and that's what I want to do. It says I've already opened one of these, so this is going to be important when you make more than one. If I've already made one of them, then I want to make a new copy, and that'll give me two of them. And notice that it automatically uploads it to my drive, and I can go up here and rename it. So I might want to rename this Word Network, and then the name of the actual word. One of the words I believe is diverse. So I would put that up there, and then I would use a text box. Go over here and click this capital T, and I would use a text box to be able to, I can move it wherever I want it. I'm going to put it in the middle, and I'm going to type the word diverse. Now I can go around and I can change my fonts, and I have all my tools up here that I can do. And then I'm going to do a text box over here and do all the things that we were just talking about. This is automatically saved. I don't have to do anything to it. When I get ready to add it back to Google Classroom so you can turn it into me, you're going to find it in your Google Drive and add it back to the assignment. So if you don't know how to do that, you should know how to do that, but if not, I'll show you how. You just attach something to your assignment to turn it in. So you're going to have 4 of these to attach. So let's say I've finished this one. I'm going to click out of it. It says changes you made may not be saved. They should. I'm going to go ahead and click the save button just in case. It says 2 unsaved changes. I wonder why. Save now. So it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and save it just in case. All right, so I'm going to click out of that now, and it didn't give me the option to save again, so I'm assuming that everything was saved. Now I'm going to click on the word network again and open with Kami. And notice it's going to tell me that I have 2 copies of this already. Well, one is for the word diverse. This one was for one I did earlier and I didn't rename it. So I'm going to make a new copy and name it whatever word it is that I'm doing next. So you see what I mean? You'll have 4 of these and they'll automatically be saved into your Google Drive. So if I go to my Google Drive real quick and click on Recents, here's my word diverse, this PDF file, and I'll be able to add it. Probably can click on share and get a link. Please don't email it to me. It has to be attached. So I'm going to copy the link and I would be able to add that to Google Classroom and turn it in. Okay, so that's how you create these PDF documents. Please come back and watch this video again if you don't know how to do it. Telling me that you don't understand it is really not an option because I just explained to you how to do it step by step. Okay, if you're still having trouble, you might ask the person next to you if they're able to do it and a little bit maybe more savvy with technology, but it's pretty straightforward. The only thing that might trip you up is if you don't have Kami. So here's how to add Kami if you don't have it. Go up here and Google, and this might apply to my remote learners, I'm not sure, but I think they added this to everybody's Chrome if you were here at the school. So make sure it says Kami Chrome extension and you click on it. And notice that mine says remove from Chrome. That tells me that I already have it. If you don't have it, it's going to say add to Chrome. So if you already have it, again, if you click on that, if you Google it and go to it and it says remove from Chrome, that means you already have it. So just click on your word network and it should give you the option up here to open with Kami. If it doesn't, we'll try to figure that out. Okay, so I think that's all that I wanted to say about using Kami. We'll be using it throughout the year to fill in different forms. The other thing that you have, and you don't have to create this today, but the other thing that you have with this lesson and with this unit is a response log. So let me just show you what that looks like. So when we read each of these stories, and we may not read every one of them, but I know we're going to read What of This Goldfish Would You Wish and any other name. I'm for sure. It just depends on how much time we end up having, how long it takes us to get each thing done. So you're going to keep a response journal or a response log to each of these stories that we read. So you can open that with Kami as well. If you want to open that today and go ahead and put a copy in there, you can do that also. I already have a copy of it, so I'm just going to open the copy that I have. And you see that now, again, I can create a text box and I can go over here and start typing. So this is how I take a PDF and make it editable, okay? Because PDFs usually are not editable, so this is how you do that. I can also mark it up with highlighting and so forth. I can choose my colors. If you want to undo, I believe you have to go over here to the menu and go down here to undo, and you can just click it as many times as you want to undo it. And like I said, it usually saves automatically, but if you want to make sure that it's saved, you can go ahead and click on the save button up here and create your own copy and save it to your Google Drive. So that just uploaded it to my Google Drive. So that's how Kami works, and I think some of you probably used that in Miss Edwards last year. I know I've used it a lot with my English classes. All right, let me know if you have any questions.